No, we're all muted. I just remember it's easier to do it at the mic than the fucking ABS like I always do.
I'm not gonna text. I'm just gonna fucking say it when.
Yeah. Welcome to the Friday Fall, everybody. My greasy forehead's here. Anthony's fighting invisible dicks. As you see, we got the lovely Sewer Rug joining us, and Geekus Maximus. He's not the mostest, he's not the leastest, but the Maximustest.
And no Snorkel.
Yeah.
Woo! I mean, oh.
Yeah, we actually get to hear Sewer Rug talk this episode.
I got nothing to say. It's fine.
Shut the fuck up, Snorkel. Like, I could say it right now, and I'm sure someone where he's at is like, you know what, you're right. Anyways, welcome to the Friday Fall. As you see, you're in presence of the Shed Time Mega Bowl champions. I'm never letting it go.
Should I go get mine on?
Yeah, and actually, we stopped the contest. No one's ever going to compete in it again. Just
one and done. That was it.
We rigged it.
We're the champions forever.
It's like the NFL World Champions. It's like, who else has played? I don't see a bunch of Nicaraguan kids with like diamonds in their backpacks kicking a football. Anyway, wait, that's soccer. I don't know. Anyways,
it's still football. It's fine. You're doing great, sweetie.
Yeah, I'm trying my hardest, man. Yeah. Anyways, you guys got anything for these lovely people while I take a quick vape and catch up to the chat and see who we got after?
Well, I'm just thankful for all the birthday wishes out there. I don't know how to text because spelling has never been my. Go ahead, Geekus.
Happy birthday, Sewer Rug.
There it is. Your beard, my beard. We're gonna get there one day.
We are. Anyways, continue. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's all I had. You know, once you raised your hand, I was ready to call it. Anthony?
Well, I did have a lot of fun making those up for you. And you know what? I think that everybody should, make a big deal about people's birthdays that you care about that are your friends. Why not? Like, what did that cost me? Like, really nothing, but I'm sure that it brightened your day. And that's the most important thing. Because once you get older, birthdays suck, especially when you're a dude or a dad. Because, either one of two things happens. Either you get a really crappy gift that you really don't really want, but you have to act like overjoyed about, or you're the person that has to like barbecue and cook everything because, for some reason, Father's Day and Dad's birthdays are the days that they cook. Mother's Day, where do you go? Out to a restaurant. Father's Day, you cook.
Just the way it works.
I really don't understand that situation.
Because you're grumpy.
So I just wanted to do something a little extra special. I wanted to show you guys something that you may have missed on those videos just because it went by so quick. But honest to God, it was so funny. I laughed and laughed and laughed at it. So.
Well played.
So this was in the video for the Office Space where I took and made Sewer Rug into Bill because it was Bill's birthday. But it gave me options for other faces, and I couldn't see where the faces were until I ran the video. And maybe in a parallel universe, Ern, me, Vandal, and Big Rick all work in an office together. I never thought I could make Ern look bad, but I think I finally did. I think I hit it here.
It has been happening. That's beautiful. There it is. Love Ern.
Yeah, and also Big Rick complains a lot for somebody. We include in a significant number of graphics and content for he's never going to be on the show. You know what I mean?
He's on the show and it's fine. It's fine.
Also,
Love
right
you,
before I get into chat, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, it's funny you say that about birthdays. I purposely removed my birthday from all social media to see who remembers, and no one does. And I got to tell you, it's kind of cool because I just want to be like, oh, this one dude I met at a party in 2012. Happy birthday. Thanks, man. Like, how are you?
I mean, you say
that. Yeah.
Like, I remember when your birthday is.
Yeah. Well, I meant like, outside people.
I don't count.
Yeah.
I'm not real people. It's fine.
No, you're Canadian. It doesn't count.
Yeah, hey,
let's go ahead.
In a bunch of places, my birthday is listed as Christmas Day.
Yeah, I was going to say on your Boof account for Facebook.
That ain't true.
Yeah. It's Santa Claus, man.
Well, you get less presents that way. Poor
Just
fuckers.
for fun.
So we got Kentucky Sean was the first one in. What's up? Kentucky says, cheers, y'all. Mr. Birdman, hashtag Beer Daddy. He says, hi, all. Of course, we got Sewer Rug. We got Great One Batsky. He says, good afternoon, baked potatoes, as always. Mr. Retsbeard says, is this the Pudge? Well, it could be the... Anyways, is this the Fudge packing facility? I was sent by Matt. Man, it's so weird your name only has one T.
So I was trying to find this picture real quick that I'd set up for this, but it was Sewer Rug's birthday, so I sent him a present, and he was really happy to get it. What I wanted to explain to him was it's kind of like this microphone I got as a present from Rogue Shop. It's twofold. So I sent him a green screen set up with some lights and stuff like that. But I know that Sewer Rug will work with me on projects and actually do stuff, and so I'm gonna get. It's a present for him for sure, but I'm going to get my little bit out of this as well.
It's also a present for you.
It's a working present.
It's going to be a present for all of us. Let's just put it that way.
Anthony is like, oh, Vandal, I need you to help me content. Yeah, sure. And I just stand in the same spot every time. I'm like, yeah.
Hey, you sent me you throwing a hot dog at a grill. I mean, that was, that was good stuff.
Yeah.
Barbecue.
That was back when it was still fresh, Jimmy James says, cheers, Kentucky Birdman, Miss Sewer Rug. Let's see. Who else we got? Mr. Rhett's Beard says, happy birthday, DJ Mattress. And I don't know why that's still going.
I don't even know where it started or why it hasn't finished yet, but it's almost done. It's almost done.
Jimmy James says, yeah, he didn't miss the 42 post, or 62 post, excuse me. Steve-O says, hi, everybody. That's how I read it, at least. I'm not too sure if that's exactly how he sounds, but with a name like Steve-O, I mean, it would be kind of like a icing on the cake, if you ask me. We got... let's see who else. Mr. John V said, time for the fallout. You goddamn right, brother. And then, yeah, I think that's everybody. Oh, Kentucky Shine says, I've been drinking, so I think I'm ready to throw down. Oh, shit. Okay. I feel like Kentucky be like, all right, Dad, you had too much. Give me your keys. And, like, he's got, like, all his daughters on his arms as he's like, I'm trying to go to the store. And he's like, no, you've had too much. And then he gets in, like, the VW bug. It turns into a space machine. And then Anthony is Christopher Hopkins or whatever that guy's name is. Anyways, what you got for us, Anthony?
I don't even know who he was trying to say there, but anyway.
Christopher Lloyd, Anthony
It would have went
Hopkins.
better. It would have went better with the hairdo that he had last week, but I also sent Vandal a little surprise this week in the form of
you guys,
something we talked about on the last episode, which I thought was hilarious when I saw it.
Forgot how this works.
Very careful, tough guy.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey, I just want to do a
gonna
YouTube show here.
We're doing hairstyles?
I thought it went with the green glasses really well, so this is a combo kit.
Yeah, Sewer Rug actually matched my hair energy tonight, too. You guys kind of missed it. But we're going to start a band. It's going to be like maybe, jet skis weren't the right thing to buy. But let me go ahead and hit this beautiful rub down footage. Not the one that you're looking for because that's the OnlyFans link.
That's extra.
Yeah. That's $49 a month, and then I charge you $29 a month to open the PPVs. I hate OnlyFans.
Just get me in the door.
I just paid you $40, and now you're telling me to tip you $1,000? Like, get out of here.
Correct.
Just show me the boobs.
That's extra.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And I gotta be honest, the bumper is down. I feel like it's false advertising. I subscribed recently to a midget lady's OnlyFans. You know what? I was curious. She's an attractive lady, and they think it's like the proportion for the size. It's a small fee actually because it was on
what
sale.
was that?
What was that last part? Yeah, what was that?
It was proportionate to the size, like the boobs and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, if she wasn't standing next to a kitchen counter, you'd think it was a normal sized person. You know what I mean? Like. But yeah, and then so I subscribed to it, and then I was like, okay, cool. And then it was like, oh, haha, thanks for coming here, Daddy, and all this stuff. And I was like, oh, you're welcome. And it's like, oh, you want to see my boobs? It's $62. I'm like, holy shit, dude, what are you making me pay by the centimeter? Anyways, Anthony, what do you got for us tonight?
Well, I've got a complete
here.
boob show set up for us this evening.
Oh, that's great.
4 boobs here on the show. Anyway, so the Rubtown for this evening, I do have a Rotten Potatoes review. I have a new game called Money Shot, which actually might turn into something really cool on a regular basis. We have Chris and I are going to do a game together called If You Made This. It's pretty good. Vandal and I. I have a segment I've just titled here HCU. I'm not going to tell you what that is until we get there. And then last but not least is the Amazon Hub. Now, what I'm going to tell you is on the games for this evening and also for chat comments with the game Amazon Hub, whoever wins tonight's episode will receive not one, not two, but all of the items that we bid on for Amazon Hub. So it'll be a nice haul for whoever is the winner. The sad thing for Surrug is now that he's on the show, he can't win anymore.
I don't care to win. I came to lose.
That's the right attitude.
Yeah. This is typically not a panel thing unless one of us just totally runs away with it, but I'm hoping that's not the case.
As I'm sitting here with 42 things from Anthony, I was about to say, we do it for the honor on the panel.
Yeah.
All I ever wanted was to win Dong, and it never happened. So I'm okay.
Yeah, we haven't done Dong yet.
So since it's early enough in the show and there's still people sticking around, can you shout out the gummies that I sent you to?
Yeah, so Anthony sent me, if you guys don't know, he works for this CBD company called the Rogue Shop. RogueShop.com. Shed time for 15%. I can't remember. Anyways, I just type it in the chat, guys. Sent me this big ass bottle of some gummies, and the name on it's perfect. And I was next to Delane's mom and grandma when I was opening it, and they're like, "Oh, what'd you get?" And I was like, "It's drugs." And they're like, "What?" And then I opened it, and I was like, I started laughing, and it's called Slap Yo Mama. Cool, of course.
Hold it in front of your face.
No, in front of, not in your.
You try and get too close to the camera, and then it doesn't.
Slap Yo Mama. So, if you guys have never seen Friday, at least that's assuming where you guys got it from, or Next Friday, and it's like these were. I mean, it's like a Southern thing, you know.
Let's go with that. Let's go with that. The truth is a whole lot less cool than that. Yeah. But I designed that label. Those are THC gummies, and they're 275 milligrams each.
Yeah. Anthony wanted me to eat a full one tonight and see what would happen.
That is the most powerful Delta 8 THC gummy I've ever seen. I can't believe, like the ones I normally use are like 50, 100. These are 275.
Look at how big
Honestly,
this thing
I want Vandal to
try
because
it's the size of the rug in my bathroom in front of my shower.
That's the size of my little rug too. It's no big deal. But you should just get vandalated and eat one. I mean, that'd keep things interesting.
Oh, I'm already having trouble of running the show normally. But what I will do is I will start and I'll take maybe a quarter because this is 6,000 milligrams, he said, and we'll see where the night progresses. But by the end of the show,
I don't want to scare people off because they are available in like 5 packs and 10 packs. But that 20-piece jar that I sent Vandal is about $100.
Yeah,
it's a lifetime supply.
Yeah. For some reason, Anthony thinks I'm a great marketer. So
no, I just think that you've had you seem to be able to consume quite a bit, and I want to see how you react to these. So
it's not quite half, but
I haven't even had a chance to try them yet. So
the flavor's really fucking good. I mean, let me rephrase that so you guys can use it. Damn, this is really good.
And we changed the tagline a little bit. It says it's so strong.
Yeah, slap your mama.
So strong you want to slap your mama. Yeah, I designed those labels. I thought they came out really good, and the product is fantastic. So it was just it was worth me spending $100 to send it to Vandal.
It's peach flavor, which is really good because usually I've tried Delta stuff before. Actually, at work recently. We got a bunch of stuff that was a return that we sold out on a co-assignment before. Anyways, I got a bunch of it for free because we can't sell it. It's almost about to expire, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, I tried a couple pieces. Like, man, this tastes like shit. Like, it was terrible. But this tastes really good. So, if you guys want to try it, check it out. And then we'll see how I react to it. Yes, the guy in the back.
Good. If Vandal's allowed to eat, am I allowed to eat too? Because he just ate something, and I got some pizza.
Yeah, go. Actually, yeah. Surrug brought dinner, but he didn't bring.
I was laughing
at
Delane's comment. I'm sorry.
Also, yes.
Yeah, Delane said if I eat a full one, she's leaving. I'm surprised she's still here. It's been 10 years. We got Jimmy James says if he eats a full one, I'm definitely staying. And then Red says hernia correction umpire HC.
Red's been trying to. Yeah, Red's been trying to figure out what HCU stands for, and I'm here for it. Yeah. I'm here for it.
Horny
Keep going, Red.
Horn. Like, yeah.
How come umbrellas?
Ukuleles, Could be.
How come?
I don't typically do this a lot, but Jimmy James sent me an email this week and let me know that just in the strength of the logo, these people would have hired him.
Yeah. Actually, you need to tout your stuff because you always tell people on.
I'm
here,
sure he does phenomenal work, and his quotes and everything were on above board. But he sent that to me this week, and I got a little verklempt.
So you guys hit up Anthony for your graphics and stuff. Like Jimmy James runs a legit business. Anthony put it together, and it's working great for him. So if any of you have a business, hit him up. And
all right, now let's go on to this Rotten Potatoes.
Hold on. I
gotta ruin my whole rep here.
Sorry, I was trying to get into this without my transitions are just always terrible. Delane says it's actually been 12 years. Not for me. No. All right, let's do the Rotten Potatoes.
Ooh, boy. Oh no.
But the first 2 years were good.
It's all downhill after that.
My pleasure, Jimmy James. My pleasure. It's I get so much pride out of that being out there and working for you that it's just as cool to me as it is to you.
All right, bumpers down and Rhett. You're getting close. No, you're not. But you do.
Okay,
great.
well, we're going this week back to the Lethal Ladies to talk about another one of their fantastic movies. Those of you that don't remember, we did the Day of the Warrior. This time, I don't know why, but this one came up, recommending for me to watch. And so I thought, well, this looks like an action movie I might enjoy about boats and guns. So maybe we'll give this a shot. So what I thought was funny about this is I don't know how many different posters that this movie requires to get people to watch, but there were several. Okay, anyway. Dumb movie. Really, the context of the movie is the same as the other ones. It's just softcore porn trying to masquerade itself as an action movie. But it's the same group of people. It's like this troupe, and I know like in comedy they have like comedy troupes that do like similar movies together. You guys have all seen like Adam Sandler and his group of friends that always seem to do things together. This one is kind of the same way, and I don't know if they draw straws to see who gets to be the bad guy and the good guy in this, but that's just kind of like they just switch things around a little bit. What I liked about this was I took some screenshots of the movie just because there obviously isn't a lot of stuff about this. So they have this one with Tiger and Tyler in one safe house, and then Cobra and Doc in the other safe house. I love these names, just perfect. And basically they go to the shots that are just like this, where they show them at the safe house. This happens to be Cobra and Doc. Not sure which is which, but I don't really even know if it matters. And I love the technology.
I think I can figure that one out.
I don't think you can. I'll let you guess.
He's the Cobra and she's the Doc for the Cobra.
Exactly the opposite of that.
Wait, she has the penis?
No, he's just into some interesting things. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Her code name is Cobra, but yeah, I can't. It just makes me laugh. And honestly, this technology, like they open up this case and this satellite dish like pops out. Like come on, it's just terrible.
I gotta tell you, I love the Club Med background for the books with this guy's name.
Oh wow.
The Phantom of the Down
This guy was actually a good guy in the other one. He only had like a bit part in it, so I didn't feel it necessary to tell about this. But this time he's the bad guy with this Wish brand Phantom of the Opera mask on.
When Mom says we have Phantom of the Opera at home.
And the worst thing is he takes the mask off like towards the end of the movie, and he's got like this tiny little scratch. Like, there's no reason to be wearing this huge thing on there, but that's what it is.
A perfectly good Dixie plate for that.
Yeah, pretty much.
I do like that it cut out to
the Warrior's in this one, but he happens to be a good guy. This time.
Why does that guy look like a little kid wearing his dad's suit?
Because, and I'm glad you asked that question, because she is unbelievably tall. There's a scene in the movie where she's standing in a doorway and she has to duck under it. Like, she is huge.
They don't have to make her
hot too, so I'm all right. I don't really like the idea of having to climb a woman, but that one might be worth it.
Aren't you like 6 foot tall?
I'm 6'1". I'm not banging my head on like the door.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, I
bet she's got it. Because I mean, the warrior standing next to her looks like a little kid. You're right, and like even the tallest guy. So the guy Doc that's standing next to the girl in the red dress, this is the one we saw in the earlier picture, and she's about the same height as him. Now she's probably wearing heels in this. I get that, but she is still extremely.
I actually don't think so. Because like if you look at like her knee placement, the one leg is standing straight up and the other one's bent.
Yeah, like I said, she might, but yeah, she is extremely.
Do you know which one her name is?
She's actually the chief. She runs.
Like what her
real name is. Yes, her real name. I can get it for you right here.
Is it the Strain?
Julie Strain.
I'm glad you went back to this. I'm trying to decide whether this is like a Angelina Jolie ripoff on the left, or like the idea for Avatar. Like her face photo makes me so confused.
That's a horrible picture of her, by the way. That's absolutely awful.
All right, let's see. Yeah, I found her. Let's see what her.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I would probably put the
I
did a little searching about Shay Marks. Strictly for research, but
science and whatnot.
She was in Heavy Metal 2000 also.
No.
Yeah, and she was born in 1962, and this movie came out when And
these are mid 90s, 96, 97.
She was what?
30.
Oh, 30s. Okay, never mind. I was like, dang, she looks pretty good for a 40-year-old porn star. But
she's the MILF in this for sure. I mean,
yeah, she died in 2021. Rest in peace. Let's see, she's 6'1". So you guys are the same height. So you'd have to wear the heels though.
Wow, everybody else on that team must have been really short. But like I said, there was one angle where they shot her, and maybe it was just the angle they shot her from, but it looked like her head was going to hit the door. Well, she does have the bouffant kind of hair too, so that probably adds an inch or two.
Well, they do that to take away from her forehead.
Probably. Yeah.
Because the other chick on the right, if you look at her forehead, then when you look left, you think you're looking at the. Remember when the alien took over like a human body in Mars Attacks? It was like, like that's what the chick on the left looks like. May she rest in peace.
All right, so that's the end of that Rotten Potatoes review. It wasn't going to be a long one tonight, so let's give this like a 50%. I mean, you know why you're watching it, and it isn't for the story.
Boobs.
So, yeah. So that's the end.
Friction friends, softcore friction friends. Keep it simple.
Exactly. All right, so the next thing we got coming up, this is going to be a little bit more of a game, and I'm going to explain it, but I'm going to have you run the bumper first, and that would be for Money Shot.
Money Shot bumper's up now.
Geekus needed a new drink already?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Well, to be fair, Rhett Spear did put in the chat he came uncomfortably, and then in parentheses, sorry.
Uncontrollably.
Or uncontrollably. Excuse me.
That's even worse.
And then earn with a.
Or better.
Yeah.
All right, Money Shot is a brand new game that I actually believe I could make into those little YouTube shorts that we could actually put on the channel. So what this game actually is I'm going to show you a video, and there are going to be images that go by one scene of a movie, and you just have to guess what movie it is. Now, you may let's watch it all the way through, and then wait till the end, and we'll see how many you can get right. That's basically all this is. It's really simple, but it's kind of fun because can you really guess a movie from just one single frame of the movie? Okay.
Well, depends if I've seen the movie in the last 6 months.
Am I allowed to play in this one? Or?
Yeah, everybody's The panel plays along. They just can't win the prizes. That's definitely how this goes. So no, I want you guys but don't say these out loud until we get to the end, because we'll do them after we get to watch them through, and that may give chat a chance to.
Are we keeping a tally? Are you keeping a tally, Anthony, for chat tonight?
I'm keeping a tally for I mean, why not Suruk? He's the official scorekeeper.
Well, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't want to just assume and make Suruk feel like he's still raising his hand. Like,
Vandal, I'm never going to ask you to do.
Be the new guy for a little while. I mean,
I didn't even ask him, and he was already prepared. I'm loving this new panel member.
You're making us look bad, dude.
I don't care.
You're making us look
bad.
You're just.
All right, I'm gonna switch my camera just because it makes it full screen this way. So
once my looks go, dude, I don't know if I'm gonna be allowed on the show anymore.
You're just seasoned, and I just got ranch all over my paperwork. All right, let's get...
Perfect.
All right, here we go.
I know this.
Yeah, I know it. I got it.
I know that one.
Kind of. There's a hand.
I knew Geekus would probably know that.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, gold chain. Wow.
That's a weird aquarium.
Oh, I know that one.
I thought this was Spider-Man on the subway at first.
Oh man, he's everywhere. Golly, that's not fair.
That's America's ass. Yeah.
I shouldn't have admitted that too fast.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Point for it.
Yeah. All right, I got it. It's fine.
Okay, I'm here too.
That's definitely a movie. Yeah, yeah, obviously. Come on now.
Get up, Pinky.
Birdman calling me out. That's not ranch. He's right.
He ranched uncontrollably. What?
I think I know that one. I can't remember the name though. Yeah, I think. Oh, of course.
Really? Of course. Good for you.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
I want my pink shirt back.
Just giving away clues now too. Jeez.
Chat can fill these in.
Yeah. So chat, it's up to you guys. Nothing of what we say has anything to do tonight, and I don't know about that one.
Pay no mind to us. We're just vamping. It's fine.
Yeah, I forgot that too.
Facts, man.
I was like, I'm really focusing. Oh shit! I should probably say something. It's quiet. There's no audio to go with this.
Yeah, Anthony.
Yeah, I didn't want. I can't do sound on my end.
No, that's
That's
okay.
the only problem.
You'd have.
We can make enough sound.
I thought it might be a cool game to do, like that I could run on those shorts if I can make them under 60 seconds and just, do it as a random thing on there where people, because I'm good at picking out those little scenes and somebody going, oh shit, I should have known that. That's the whole fun of that kind of stuff for me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play the video, but I'm just gonna do it up in the little corner here so you guys can see. Yeah. So we'll see how you do with the different ones. So
chat, it's up to you guys.
Come on, chat.
I like when the panel guesses. We'll keep.
Well, chat got
John Bigliotti definitely got it.
Yeah, I was gonna say John got that one. So wait, we could say stuff.
Yeah, say it.
Oh, okay.
Rock on.
What
is this?
That's Inglourious Bastards.
Inglourious Bastards.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Mrs. Maximus is here.
So what's this one?
What? That's Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Indiana Jones and the Raiders.
Guessing by the gold in the hands, well played.
Nobody know what this one is.
Nope, the other magic one, the fucking with the social network guy, the 21. Nope.
Now You See Me.
Now You See Me. God damn it! I knew it was.
What's this one, Vandal?
I don't remember. Isn't this Die Hard?
It's Alan Ruck. I know that.
I knew you were gonna ask him.
Anybody know? Speed.
No. Oh wow, God! Now it's been a while.
Overboard.
Anybody know?
Overboard.
Overboard, yeah.
That's correct.
I got one.
Anybody get this one right?
Oh, superheroes.
This is
which one is that?
Endgame, because they go back. They get the
Endgame's
time stones.
Correct.
Yep.
And he's like, Bucky's alive.
Vandal, did you get this
which one's this one?
Yeah.
Which one's this one, Sewer Rug?
This would be the Brokeback Mountain. You want the Blu-ray or the DVD version? Sorry, go ahead.
All right, Geekus, give us this one.
And this? Come on, guys.
John says.
Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight, yeah.
Yep. Come on, Vandal, give me this one.
Blood In, Blood Out, I think.
Oh, you're gonna be so sad.
Murder, death at
She
jail.
Wrote.
Murder, death at jail.
Con Air.
Oh my God.
Oh fuck yeah.
I forgot he had diabetes. Obviously, this is Mean Girls.
Obviously, duh. How could you forget?
Yeah.
Ern
I don't think anybody will get this.
Beer pong.
I don't. Yeah, this looks like the one party that my friend tries to invite me to, but I never go to.
That was Pitch Perfect.
See, I'm glad I didn't know that, even though I've probably seen that in the background 14,000 times. Like,
honest to God, that image, the last one, is the one that got me to want to do this game, because I'm like, why are 7 guys sitting in that hot tub watching something with girls in bikinis on the screen? I'm like, that is such a random shot out of that movie. Unless you know that movie, you would never know that shot.
No, I never would have guessed that, and it's funny because like you're like, oh, isn't it weird? A bunch of these guys? No, they're singer dudes. Like, of course, it's gonna be 8 of them in a hot tub. There's no chicks
like
there.
Sausage soup.
Ern says the Warriors, but no, I think it was Connor.
Warriors.
Ern says never seen Pitch Perfect, but he was in it. No kidding.
Yeah, you could be in something and never watch it. It's fun.
How could you miss a movie about a cappella singing? I mean, come on. It's just...
How dare you? I had to sit through that once and never again.
And like the worst part is like I've seen those movies. I don't remember them, but I like there was like 3 of them or some shit, 4 of them or whatever. I've seen a couple. A couple of them are alright, like in the background kind of noise, but I didn't see that.
I've got an idea for an episode that we're going to do. It's going to be a girls' night, so I'm not going to give away a bunch of stuff about personal preferences on things until maybe we get to that episode. So
yeah,
perfect.
Save the content.
All righty. So the next thing that we're going to do is, if you made this, it's pretty good.
All right, let me go ahead and grab that beautiful bumper bean footage.
It's just an okay bumper this time for this.
Wait, you mean to tell me you put effort into the actual part of the segment and not the bumper? Okay, I don't know.
I mean, I still put effort into the bumper.
I know.
I like it. Definitely reminds me of like a 90s movie where like Sandra Bullock's the main character, you know what I mean?
That might go along with what we're doing.
Yeah.
All right, so just so you guys know, Vandal and I got together and actually did something, which doesn't happen very often. But so this particular game is a lot like our hits and or bullshits game. But what Vandal did is Vandal photoshopped 2 images, and then he went online and found 2 images that had been photoshopped and sent those to me. So I don't know which ones that he did and which ones are just coming off the internet. And then I photoshopped 2 images and then pulled 2 off of the internet. And so we're going to show you all 8 images at the same time. And there's all kinds of ways this can go. You can either tell us which ones you think are the ones that we did. You can tell us specifically which is, if this one was Vandal or this one was me. And we'll see how many of these you get right. The funny thing is I don't have a reveal for this because I don't know which ones Vandal made. I mean, the nice thing about this, I get to participate in this a little bit. So that's all part of the fun.
Yeah.
So I'm going to switch my camera again just so I can make this full screen. And unfortunately, I had to adjust some of the picture sizes so they would all fit on here. So please don't take that into consideration. That's just me. But...
And you guys remember, we did a segment where Anthony got to participate. It only happens once a year.
And I thought it was fantastic. So basically what you're looking at, this is not one of the pictures. I'm just showing you this as an example, if it'll switch for me. So something like this, where I made this a little while ago. It's one of my favorites because it turned out really so great. But you're going to see pictures like this, where all of them are obviously Photoshopped. They're all fake. It's just a matter of, can you tell me which ones Vandal did, which ones I did, and which ones we just pulled off the internet. That's basically what we're looking for here. So, all right. So here is... it.
I want to see the Obama version of Juno. I'm not even joking.
Number 8 just hurts my soul on so many levels. My soul.
And we can't say anything because it'll just give it could possibly give it away. So
just. Mm-hmm. Well. So how's that beard coming in, huh?
Yeah, you know what? It's we're getting there, a little slow but sure, but it's coming around. Give me another 2 years, it'll be fine. Fine.
Itchy for a couple days. You get used to it.
It's fine. It's fine.
Panelists, if you want to maybe tell us like what numbers you think that Vandal and I did, or you don't have to tell us which of us did it, and then you can do that after. It's completely up to you. I'm just curious. We got to let Geekus and Carboys go first. So
yeah. So Geekus. Out of these 8, 1, 2, 6, 8 were made by these fellas.
1, 2, 6, and 8.
Yeah, I feel 7 is. I mean, as if you can even call that stock. I feel like that's just. I feel like AI put that together.
Oh, sure.
I got a real good feeling about 6.
Yeah.
6 is definitely speaking to me.
And how do you feel about 2? 2 feels like a solid, like, you know who,
You know?
Uh-huh.
You're allowed to say.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, great, because 2 is a Vandal move.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just head placement, nice tone.
You know what I'm really loving about this game is that Vandal has to try and keep a straight face throughout this. And he does not do that well.
No.
Unless you go check out the Shed Time Mega.
You gotta put your green glasses on and hide your eyes a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like the Danny Devoted #1 has to be an Anthony Romella move. Just based on how quality it is.
I have no comment.
No, don't, please.
No.
How do you feel about 6, though? Geekus, can I hear your thoughts on 6?
Oh, yeah, no. I feel like this initially speaks of Anthony, but I'm thinking Anthony. I'm thinking Anthony because just the amount of shark stuff we talk about and him bringing every single Sharknado, Shark Tsunami, Shark Quake movie ever made.
Sure. I could see that happening. I was really hoping 8 was Anthony with the Starship Poopers. I really thought that.
Dan, you got to read out some of these chats, man.
Yeah. So in chat we have quite a lot going on. Just now, John says 1 is Anthony, 2 Vandal, 3 Anthony, 4 Vandal, 5 Vandal. I gotta look at these. 6 Anthony, 7 Vandal, 8 Anthony, and Delane says she's 90% sure that number 3 is Snorkel. Steve-O says, I think 4 was done by Vandal. Ern says 4 is from the internet. Delane says 3 and 8 are done by me. Let's see. What's with the kids' faces and 4, says Wintucky.
John Vigliotti thinks we've done them all.
Yeah. Well, he said maybe we chose those ones too.
Just turn the whole game on its head.
Yeah. 6 and 7, Anthony, says Delane. And let's see who else we got. Wintucky Shine says, on my TV, number 4 looks like my kid did it.
Well, Wintucky, if your kid did this, it's really good.
Fuck. Okay, full circle.
Careful, you guys are in trouble if Wintucky's kid is putting stuff together. Watch yourself.
I love this because you guys can't see my face, so I can laugh as much as I want.
Wintucky says, might be how Anthony shrunk it down, but they look plastic.
I've seen wax museums with better faces on. Good God.
I'm
scared.
Yeah.
All right, this is nightmare fuel. So Sewer Rug, give us your guesses on which ones that I made and which ones that Vandal made.
So I'm going to say for Anthony, 6 and 4. And for Vandal, 2. And 8. 2 and 8. 6, 4, 2. 6, 4 Anthony, 2, 8 Vandal, my opinion.
All right. What's your guess there, Geekus?
Yeah. No, I'm inclined to agree.
So 6 for me and
6, 4, and 2 and 3. Yeah. Yes.
Wait, 2 and 3 are Vandal.
Sorry. No, sorry. 6, 4, 2 and 8.
So 6-4 me, 2-8 Vandal.
Yeah.
Okay.
They look like they have paper face masks. Kentucky cannot get off this. He's going to have a nightmare about this later.
All right, Vandal. So since we have kind of a leg up on this, do we still want to guess?
Yeah, because I don't know which ones that you made, but you don't know which ones I made either.
Correct. So I guess we would just be guessing which ones are each of are. So
I think you
personally,
made.
I think that 1 and 4 are Vandals.
For Anthony's, I'm gonna say, well, I definitely think 3 because I think Delane hit that one on the head. Like, it's funny. He's just got that face. You know what I mean? So I think you made 3, and then like the other ones, man, it's hard to tell because like I think it's actually I'm gonna go with 6 because I think you made it choppy on the neck and all that stuff on purpose. You're like, yeah, Vandal doesn't give a shit when he makes these. I'm going to get him real good with this. You know what I mean? So, and I think you're going to be like, well, because I know you like to take time and perfect things. So I'm going to say that you made 3 and 6.
Okay, so let's go through them. All right, so number 1.
I made that.
Vandal, you gave it to me, so I'm just guessing. I just need to know if you made it or not.
I made number 1.
Okay.
Danny DeVito.
So, so
I put his face over Jason
Rug, you're
Statham.
gonna have to go through the chat and make sure that you tally up these points because
here we go.
Yes.
I don't know if anybody got that one. There was a lot of guessing in chat. So
I don't think so. I don't think anyone got that one right.
No one got that right.
Yeah.
No one got that right. So let's keep going.
And that was
all right. So number 2, I pulled from the internet.
Yeah. Okay.
That was one. I didn't make that, but it was one I pulled from the internet.
Yeah.
Number 3 is definitely Snorkel. I did that one. I thought that was going to be like the Grim Green Gimme, and nobody got it.
Yeah. I mean, Delane did.
Yeah, Delane did, but she's smart. So
yeah.
Number 4.
Number 4, I actually pulled from the internet, and there was a huge news story, and that's why I was a little worried about using it. And this guy hired this photographer to take pictures of his family, right? And they went, and if you can tell, if you look at it, it's a very bright photo, so it's very, like, it's very, exposure is very abrasive on the shots. And so instead of, like, having them stand in the shade or having, like, an assistant hold up, a reflector, he just went on and paintbrushed their faces. So he copied the color of their face with a paintbrush and then just fucking filled it in like a coloring book. So Ern was right on that one. That one's from the internet.
Yeah. Well, and Kentucky was right because his kid did it.
Yeah. So nepotism. Yeah. So yeah. 4,
okay.
I chose.
Number 5 is one that I made.
Oh, God damn it. Dude, seriously, I was between 5 and 6 with you on that one. I was like, I could just see that last one that was being on the internet some reason. I just feel like that's.
And the only reason I thought Vandal might get that one was because it's a Arnold Schwarzenegger movie that I pulled most of the image from. And
oh my
God,
like, it's okay. Fucking what's it?
Junior.
Yeah, when he has the kid.
Yeah.
And everyone's mad about it now, but when Arnold Schwarzenegger does it, it's cool. No.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. There's no problem here.
But I'm not going to say a lot about that image, but I love it. Anyway,
I thought it was
and then
Obama.
6 is one that I pulled from the internet that was already photoshopped. I had nothing to do with that one. So
that's upsetting.
7.
7 is one that I chose from the internet. And I believe that you were right that this is an AI photo.
It looks like an AI photo.
Yeah.
And number 8?
8 is one that I made, and I knew that it would really bother Geekus. And
yeah,
so,
I want to throw up.
Yeah.
Every time I'm looking, I'm trying not to look at it.
So,
I want to throw up.
It's a Star Wars background, and I took Padme and Anakin, and then obviously photoshopped Jar Jar Binks onto it. But instead of leaving it Padme, I actually photoshopped
Courtney Cox.
Yeah, Courtney Cox from Friends, and then put Starship Troopers over it.
I hate it so much, but I love it. But I hate it. I want to throw up.
That was great. That one fooled me because I was like, I don't want to say why, but I'm just going to say that I really didn't believe that was yours, man. I really did.
Yeah, it's because I put a lot of effort into that one. Actually,
you did. Yeah, and it shows.
Yeah.
Hey, Vandal, if you made this.
And the funny thing is, you guys out there, you think that Van and I both got one right and one wrong because, sometimes it's just hard to tell because we do good work. So,
and it's great to know that you guys don't quite know us yet.
Based on this,
I'm sorry.
Me and Geekus got one right as well with 8. So,
Hey, we got there in the end.
That's what matters.
Yeah.
We on the board. That's all I care about. Just I want to be on the board.
And I knew Snorkel wasn't going to be here this week, so I knew I could use his space without getting in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're doing a Photoshop thing and Snorkel's gone? Oh, yeah, he's going on something.
Oh,
The
boy.
worst part is that he's at his, if you guys don't know, he's
Love you, Snorkel. I know you'll watch the replay.
He does this like a LARPing event, and he goes called Afterworlds, and they go like it's like a post-apocalyptic Nerf guns and stuff like that. If you would have made this before that, I guarantee you he'd have been like, "Oh, check this out, guys! Like, this is what I do."
But that was fun.
It was good.
I'm having a good time doing these Photoshop things with you, man. And I really do. To me, it's really entertaining. I don't know if it's fun for anybody else, but it's fun for me. So that's all.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, well, we're gonna do it again regardless because I like
that
it.
return. Yeah, I'd like to see that return because I could only get worse. From here. So,
Worse or better?
Yeah.
better at guessing wrong is what I can.
That one. Yeah, me.
And Ern
Same.
wants to
White
know,
stick
sort of.
photoshopping worse. I think that's what we're looking at
Oh
there.
boy, we're mashing things together. I'm here for it. Let's go.
And the movie
All right,
with Arnold
so-
Schwarzenegger was Junior, right? Because Ern's asking if it was
Junior.
Mr. Mom.
I was going to tell him.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was Junior for
Okay.
sure, and
Yes.
I just did a little reversal on the Juno characters and tried to make a little funny joke out of that. Finding that font was the toughest part of making that because I had to type in the Mister. And there's no M or R in Juno, so I couldn't just cut out pieces and use it. So, but I found it, and now I own it forever. So that's cool. All right, well, we have a birthday boy that just turned 17 or something like that, and so I thought I'd do a fun little segment for him that I think him and Geekus will both enjoy. And it's something that Geekus had mentioned a little while ago. We're gonna do a little dive into the Hasbro universe.
Oh boy.
So the HCU, the Hasbro Cinematic Universe.
Oh, I want it so bad.
I wanted to go back. I went back
it.
10 years. I figured 10 years is realistic for a lot of things that we do here. And I thought, well, let's look at the movies that the Hasbro Cinematic Universe has brought out in the last 10 years. So we start out with Battleship.
Well, at least we're starting here. Get this out of the way.
I admit that I've seen this.
I'm going to tell you guys something. I've watched some of these this week because I hadn't seen some of them, and there was a reason. I don't understand this movie at all. It makes absolutely no sense. You cannot make this movie from a board game and have it make any sense. Rihanna is not in the Navy. Okay, I'm just telling you that ain't the case.
How does the Burnout become captain?
Yeah, John Carter is not a good naval officer. Just doesn't work for this.
No.
None of them are overweight either, so it's not believable.
And here's the thing, the spaceships and the idea of that alien race is not a bad idea.
Just not for this.
Done well. It's not for this. And you guys remember, I don't know if any of you guys have played Battleship. I hope that you have. But the shape of the pieces themselves, they had they were round, but they were fat on the top and then skinny, so you could put them into the
pegs in.
Peg holes, right?
Yeah.
So they use that shape as the aliens' attack thing. So these peg things come out through the air and they'll hit a ship and then they will, explode. And then they will sink the battleship.
Right here. I have the game Battleship right there. But it's a version of it. It's not the normal, but I have Battleship right there.
It's funny to me that nobody really knows this because it was just not good. The whole thing just doesn't work.
Ern says he saw it. And
is in this. Brooklyn Decker is in this. And then we're going to talk a little bit about Hasbro's choice for female leads here in a minute. But Brooklyn Decker is not somebody that I would see as somebody to pull this along. It's not good. Then the story really doesn't make any sense. The aliens should have just destroyed them without any issue whatsoever.
Is there a version of Battleship where you get a spaceship that gets to shoot stuff? And I get it. It doesn't have to be the same thing. It's not the same name and all that, so it's not a remake and all that. But I don't understand.
No, but in this movie you get some spaceships.
My version of Battleship has a spaceship in it. Should I just grab it?
Do you wanna hold it up?
Yeah, let me just. You guys go on. I'll get it.
That's fine. It's fine.
Ern says he would rather
talk
watch
amongst
girls
yourselves.
play battle shit.
Since I'm doing the last 10 years of Hasbro, we have to start out with Age of Extinction because that's the first one that's come out.
Yeah,
it's like 2014 or something like that.
Yeah.
So this is when they went away from Sam Witwicky and all of that, and Marky Mark. Oh, there you go.
To Jaeger there.
Oh, wow.
Okay, well, you know what? Fair enough. That works.
Okay.
That's spaceships.
1 point for Sewer Rug.
Yeah.
Taking that down. 19 to go. All right.
So I don't know how you guys feel about this.
Jaeger.
This version of Transformers, but I would love to hear.
I don't hate it. It's very much creative license and trying to tell as much of a story as you can from a franchise that's 39 years old. They kind of lost the script after the third movie. But they're bringing it back now, which is fine by me. I don't hate them. They're a movie. It's Michael Bay. Shit's going to explode. Giant robots punching each other in the face. I mean,
It's
8-year-old me is a happy boy. Yeah. It's Michael Bay. If I'm going to go see a Michael Bay movie, there's certain things I expect. Just make things explode.
Yeah.
Lizard brain hat.
All right, Vanna, what do you think?
They always look good, but I'll be honest with you. I gave up on Transformers after, like, what was it, Dark Side of the Moon or whatever it was?
Dark of the Moon, yeah.
Yeah, like, I've tried watching it. I'm not even joking, like, a handful of times. Like, I'd say a lot more than I've tried to watch other stuff, and I fall asleep every time. And it's not that, like, the action's great. The graphics are always good. I just can't keep up with it. So since that one, I haven't tried any other Transformers movies. But like Geekus is right, dude, when the first one came out and all that shit, with Michael Bay and all that, and it's like, it's like dubstep in a movie. It's like, that was cool. I liked all that stuff. But can I give an opinion on this? No, because I haven't watched it.
Sewer
Shia LaBeouf.
Not in this. This is
Mark
Marky Mark.
Wahlberg.
Yeah.
The guy? Yeah. After that, the message, that original message of Autobots roll out. Like that sort of presence and idea is there, but then the big boom. So.
Big bada boom.
Big bada boom. That's it.
Yeah, I play him in the background when I'm working because it's just something. But yeah, would I say I know the story. It's not great. It's not great, and it doesn't get any better for them after this. I don't think I put another actual Transformers movie on this list because they're all kind of the same.
Mid.
Like, I don't know if I showed scenes from any particular one, if anybody, including myself, could tell you which one unless it was like the first one. Like that's all. Yeah. So the next one we got up here, I just didn't think this deserved 2 slides.
No,
I just
it does not.
I couldn't do it.
It doesn't.
I literally couldn't. When I saw this 2 movie pack, I'm like, that's all you're getting. These are the worst pieces of shit.
That's more than we need because they were god awful.
There is a third one, like post-production,
allegedly, but it's no.
It. The G.I. Joe movies, like, they kind of made me like upset because, I get it, we all play with toys and shit, but I played with the figures in, like, the 90s, like the ones with the bendable elbows and shit. I'm gonna talk about the big, like, doll ones. And I used to build like little bases in my backyard, and I had like a boat, and I would trade toys to other friends to, like do stuff and all that. And it's always like, crawling through the grass and all that shit. And then when they came out with this stuff, and all they did was just throw a bunch of money at it and a bunch of names at it, and it was really bad. It was like, this to me was like, the downfall of The Rock. And then ever since this, I just, like, he's not a bad guy or anything like that. Just like, I'm just like, you're always that guy. Like, to me, you're very typecast. I get it. You're an average fucking jungle movie, but these weren't that great. Channing Tatum and all that shit. Well, even said, like, I hated fucking doing these, but I signed the contract. Like, they were the worst fucking things I've ever done. And I don't know what the fuck they were doing with it. Like, honestly, like, they're trying to make, like, when they did the ninja stuff, and then they were like, I don't know. They were bad.
I 100% agree. These people must have hated doing this movie so much that, like, half of the cast members did not do the sequel.
They phoned it in. Yeah. They phoned it in.
I mean, even Lady Jane is actually Mrs. Perkins or Miss Perkins from the John Wick series. That's the actress that does it in the second one. The first one ain't. Like it's so bad. And going along this same track is Snake Eyes, which has also come out in the same time period. And it took everything that the movie told you about his origin story and said, no, I think we're gonna go a different direction.
Actually, this is completely different. Check this out.
We're gonna make him Asian instead of white. Like it just the whole thing. It's like this reminded me of like trying to do like one of the X-Men origin stories. This movie on its own isn't that bad, but in correlation with the other one, it just doesn't make sense. They don't jive together at all. Yeah, I've seen plenty of movies like this in the Asian like kung fu genre. If they named it something else, it would have been fine. But it's really it's really not.
But maybe this is like how MCU started with their like few movies in the beginning. You know what I mean? That weren't all connected, and then now Hasbro's going to take over. You never know.
I mean, we're more than a few movies deep here. And,
yeah. Let's get some better writers.
Well, everybody forgets that Blade was like one of the first. Anyway, sorry.
And to put a cherry on the top of that stink pile,
everyone in chat loves Bumblebee. Geekus hates
I'd never seen this. I'd absolutely refused to watch this because it just looks terrible. So this week, I was sitting in my chair arguing with myself. Like, I don't want to watch that. You really should watch it. Oh, fuck, I don't want to watch this. Like, it's going to be fucking bad. I already know. And I was not surprised whatsoever. It was absolutely
We're already in the chair, so you had to
horrible.
Finish. Yeah.
You guys are welcome to speak on Bumblebee if you've seen it. I have a couple of images that I want to show you that kind of prove my point on this one. This first image, and this has to do with size comparisons with things. Okay, so she is able at points to hug him around his neck. Okay, legitimately hug him around his neck, right? This is an image as close as I could get to show that. And then in another movie, this is how big Bumblebee is. Now you fucking tell me how that's even remotely possible.
Elastigirl. Sorry.
The same reason the Soundwave can shrink to the size of an actual tape recorder. Transformers do not obey the laws of physics.
Like, he's in his robot form. So
the same reason Megatron could transform into a gun.
According to everything that I could find, it says that he is about 15 feet tall, which I think is a little under, but anyway, 15 feet tall. So even if he was able to shrink him down to half his size, it would still be 7.5 feet tall. Yeah. That she's just like on her knees hugging him. Like, I just... Continuity, friends. Continuity.
Geek has never said it, but like I thought Haley Steinfeld, the chick that's in this, I've never seen this. I don't want to see it.
Ruins movies is who
I can't stand.
He can't stand her. I thought she was great in Hawkeye, but I never saw this. But I don't know. I guess a lot of people don't like her for stuff, and I'm like,
You know what? And the funny thing is, I always want to see her. I want her to do good. I want her to. It's the same thing with like Dean Cain. It's like I want her to do better, and then I see her in something, and I'm like, man, you just shit the bed on that. And this is a perfect example of that situation. So I know that someone in our panel is chomping at the bit to get on to this. So, Stuart Rugg, give me your opinion on the newer of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. We'll start with this one, and then we might go to the next one. We might not.
Yeah. So reimagined, right? And that's like the whole idea.
Reimagined. Yes.
Yeah, reimagined, right? Of course, I'm going to be nostalgic to the original. Of course, that's going to take first place 100% of the time and be more quotable with awesomeness. This one, with the faces and the realism, I sat through it. I got the action that I was hoping for, but I didn't enjoy it. I didn't care for the characters as I would in the original, but I did enjoy the action. Like I said, the fighting was all right, but that's about where I'm leaving it.
Well, let's talk about the female lead choice for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies and how you feel about that.
April O'Neil.
Love April O'Neil. She's great.
What is the one thing that April O'Neil has to have?
The hair.
What color, perchance, would that hair be?
Most likely be red.
Red.
Most likely, yes. Most likely, that's what everybody knows. April O'Neil has red hair. What color hair does Megan Fox have in these movies?
Well,
Not red hair.
because it's going to be brutal. It's going to be brutal. What do you
But
got?
they do a great job of giving her a sidekick who is also her cameraman in Will Arnett, which doesn't really fit this movie. I like Will Arnett, but
Will Arnett's great, but
saved this movie.
he's not Vernon.
Oh,
He's not Vernon. He's not
the cartoon?
hapless or ignorant enough.
Yes. He does not.
He doesn't sell it
No.
at all.
He's not
And we're going to get
portraying-
into on the next one about some other problem. But anyway, Vandal, have you seen this?
No,
Do you know
I
anything about
won't
this?
see it. Don't get me wrong, like Megan Fox is hot, but that would be the only thing that would attract this to me. I mean, until you see your toe thumb or whatever, whatever. But like, no, I have that Delta 8 is slapping the shit out of me right now, man.
Yeah, you doing good, buddy?
Jennifer?
You doing good? How many hands am I holding up?
7.
Enough.
Perfect.
Did you get
Enough.
a comment, Vandal, on this slide here?
You only had a half of one. You ought to finish it off. I mean, you don't want to leave that to go bad.
No.
But also, yes.
So how many
Peer
pieces
pressure.
are in there? That's twice as
It's
many
that weed
pieces.
light, man. It's not powerful at all.
Yeah, look at my face right now.
Man, I was like, quit going to me. I can't talk to you
Yeah. All
right now. All
This
right,
is for
so
everybody. Sorry.
we'll go on to the Out of the Shadows, which was the since the original or the Turtles movie they made in the last 10 years.
Why
made
do they
money,
make their
I'm
face
assuming
different?
That's why they made a sequel to this, which they the good news is they stayed with Megan Fox because she did such a stellar job in the first
So
one.
good.
They thought, let's stick with her. Now, if you remember, she's also the female lead in the earlier Transformers. movies. So what does Hasbro like about Megan Fox?
They have her on a contract and she has to finish it.
Basically, that's it. Yeah.
It's
I'm gonna
hurting
Google
their
it.
movies
Yeah. Yeah, it sure is.
because she couldn't play a teenager is why
Whether-
she wasn't in Bumblebee. Is that what
Whether
we're
it was
saying
the
here?
cartoon show or the original movies, Turtles were never hip hop guys. They were sewer surfers. They had that surfer persona.
They were surfer dudes.
Wait a minute. What about the Vanilla Ice section in that does not count as
Okay,
hip hop?
that's not
Bebop
hip
and
hop.
Rocksteady's friends, right? They were sharing donuts. Okay, that
Okay.
wasn't for Michael.
Oh, Token Razar.
Oh, and that's what we get in this movie that you could talk about. We get a Bebop and a Rocksteady.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
But
Now, I
we
see a
also
rhinoceros and a mutated boar.
we also get
warthog.
Casey Jones.
Ugh.
And that's not right either.
That's not how that works.
Yeah. What kind of Casey Jones are we dealing with here? The
Ben, are you gonna be all right, buddy?
Yeah, I'm just reading. Apparently,
Randall's trying to do some homework here. He's
Yeah.
doing
Oh,
some
Go ahead,
homework.
yeah. I guess there is still a chat. We can talk about that.
I just want to point it out. Yeah, the reason why she's in this is because it doesn't say it explicitly, but it seems like she had a contract deal with them, and after she called Michael Bay, the bad guy from Germany, and all that stuff, they ended up mending fences, and then fucking she had to finish her contract out by doing these movies. And then it's just also really cringy because, like, I know, like I said, like, yeah, like, something might be cool to look at. Doesn't mean you have to listen to it. But she's like, Megan Fox tells fans who don't love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to fuck off. And then, like, her thing is like, dude, would you want to be in these movies? Like, and then like a reporter or whatever, she's like, I was a big fan as a kid. My older sister was really into the movie, so I got into it because of her. So no, she's never seen these before. At least that's what I get from that.
No, obviously not.
Yeah.
And neither did the costuming designer because they just
Yeah.
how hard. Because in this particular movie, the beginning, she's wearing a blonde wig. It's like you guys are doing everything you can to just not go red.
Yeah, every color but. I mean,
Yeah, literally.
Anthony, if you remember the first digital art you created for me, it was not these shit turtles.
No, it was not. But I thought it's your birthday, and I was like, well, I gotta bring something Turtles up, but it's Fallout. We're never gonna say anything nice.
Yeah, he's like, let me
Just-
ruin what you love.
It's gonna be total shit.
The first word in this title is not being utilized at all.
These are definitely middle-aged turtles. Like, where
These
are they
dudes
finding
are-
these guys.
Definitely in their mid-20s.
But the last one that I'm bringing up for this evening is a movie that I refuse to watch. So if you have seen it, you can tell me about it. But I'm
just like all these other ones. They could have been so good, so good. This.
So I'm guessing the director of the Assassin's Creed movie did this one.
Which is one of them.
I don't know anybody that's in this. I don't really know any of the story or anything. I'm like, there's no way. I'm not.
You know Elizabeth Banks. At
It's
least.
Elizabeth Banks. She plays Rita, allegedly.
Okay. You know, it's. I don't want to get into another discussion.
I'm really mad that they went away from the Spanish-inspired lady that would hit you with a sandal for Rita. You know what I mean? Like, I thought that really brought it home in the 90s. You know what I mean? Like, she's like at Spanish or Italian, you know? But in chat, I forgot to shout on the last one. Ern was really upset that you brought up the Ninja Turtles as well. He said, fuck this fucking movies.
I hate this show. It's the worst.
I also like where he said, you leave Vanilla Ice alone.
Goddamn right.
Rob Winkle is a god. Yeah, I get it.
And
he will flip your house. Don't you worry.
Mike T.
Mike T says, my apologies. Pricing 8 million things for tomorrow's yard sale. Hope everyone's having a great night. Hashtag Oink Squad rules.
Doyle rules?
You just put them all in a basket and then put a 5-cent tag on it and then hope for the best. That's how you.
Just send it.
Steve-O says there's a new Turtles movie coming out. It's animated and supposedly based on the actual comic, so that might be a redeeming thing for it. Ern says,
well, we'll see what Seth Rogen does with it.
There's 2 Turtle movies coming out. Another live action one like this one, and then that one that he's talking about is basically 3 of the Turtles have died, and there's 1 left, and it's a Ronin story. And it could be fantastic. And my son and I spent time arguing about, and this is a good topic of conversation, which turtle do you think survived? And my personal opinion is it's Leonardo.
Oh, come on.
Even though he's not necessarily my favorite of the turtles, but you have to look at the whole package and think. You guys can have your own opinions. I'm not trying to sway you one way or the other, but you can be wrong and it's okay.
Good. Because out of
no way Raph could make it, man. There's no way.
No, Raph would be too angry.
It's way too angry. He couldn't focus. He would get careless.
Yeah. Donatello,
but
something magical happen and probably invent a time machine and bring them all back at the end of the movie. Guess what? They don't die. But Michelangelo, now he can make something happen.
Mikey's way too silly and unfocused.
Maybe that's the point.
That's why. Everyone.
You're talking about. They've killed 3 of the other turtles. That in and of itself is something, majestic to be able to do. Those guys fight as a team like
he went out to get pizza, and then they came into the lair.
He's over here, Coca combo, and everyone else done.
Yeah,
done.
But Leonardo has the intelligence, the skills, the demeanor.
That's why.
And I also think he's the only one that could do it on his own.
That's why he shouldn't be the survivor, though. Because he can do it on his own.
That's not an interesting enough story.
Yeah, it's got to be a twist.
Mikey would have showed up to the fight if Pizza Dude wasn't, 30 seconds late.
But who else could deal with the mental anguish also and be able to continue on?
Mikey. He could get distracted by a puppy. He's like,
good to go. He's got a skateboard. He's cruising. It's fine. Don't worry.
And it's it's okay to have your own opinions. I'm cool with it. And that's the kind of argument that I have with my son. It's like the dumbest nerd argument you could possibly ever have about something like that. So
Ralph,
that's the one that I'm excited about. If they do that well, it could be awesome.
Ern says, Raphael.
Raphael.
I'm having trouble talking right now.
Yes,
Raphael
no,
survived.
it's okay.
He's already a bastard. He probably did some shady shit to his bros to stay alive, and he's used to being alone already. He blames it on the emo kid.
He threw a temper tantrum. Went to go see Critters 2. Critters 2, and that's why he missed the fight, and that's why he's still alive. And then where do they come up with this stuff?
What was that? I was trying to lead you in.
I don't know why I keep wanting to say Raphael.
I'm here for it.
Because when we get some kind of and I'm really enjoying this. really enjoying this.
Raffatello?
What have you dealt Vandal with tonight? Because he ate half a munchie and he is just.
I'm telling you, those gummies are the most powerful I've ever seen. Like my boss just has this thing about we're gonna be the biggest, and Like, all right, and then they came with me with the idea. That was their idea to do the slap your mama thing. That wasn't my idea. I don't get to make those kinds of choices, but I just have to make it look as pretty as I possibly can at the end.
Well, you dealt it and he ate it. So how's that Delta 8 treating you?
Yeah, it's this must be what it's like, because I always try to offer Delane's dad to smoke a joint. You know what I mean? He's like, oh, no way, you know. And now, like, am I that guy now? I'm like, oh no.
His dad?
All right, so we can go on to the last game of the evening, and like I said, whoever wins this evening will get all the prizes that are on this. So we're gonna go on to Amazon Hub.
Amazon Hub bumper. I swear to God, if you put a dildo or something on here.
I didn't. well,
anything.
I mean, you know what
he
they
put
say.
two. He put two.
Anything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
Correct.
All right, so Sewer Rug, where are we at with points?
Yep. What do you mean?
You sunk my battleship.
Ern's got about 5. Steve-O's got about 4. Kentucky Shine's got 2. John Vigilante,
wow.
He's got 6. Yeah, that was close. Surug's got 1. Geekus has got 1. Delaney, all of them for the first one is what I wrote, and then the number 1. So put those together.
She hates that.
Yeah, let's keep saying
that. Like, stay in your own Delane.
Ayo.
Okie dokie. So the way that this game is played is just like our Price is Right game. You just have to bid on this product without going over. The closest one will actually win. And like I said, all of the products that we see this evening on this game will be going home with our lucky winner.
Real quick, before we get into this, real quick.
Okay.
Mike T says he's having a yard sale and all this stuff, and he says he's got some boat parts for sale. Anyone? All right, there you go, Anthony. Sorry, I thought that was worth interrupting.
Oh, heavens to Betsy.
So this first product here kind of reminded me of the banana saver.
Oh boy.
And by the way, all of these products tonight have a theme. These are all products that have come off of Shark Tank. Since we did Shark Tank in the episode,
perfect.
Bring it full circle here. So, anywho, this is a sub-safe sandwich container. Reusable, not soggy. Place your bets.
It looks like a flashlight.
It's reusable, and that's what matters.
That is what matters. I mean, for all the times I have submarine sandwiches.
You know, here's the thing.
Also, I'm glad it comes in 3 colors.
If you can't read it, it is a 3-piece set. If that changes your bet.
Why is it 3 pieces? What's the third piece? Oh, can I read the description? Sub-safe sub-sandwich container. This reusable sandwich container keeps your sub safe, not soggy. Ideal boating accessories and cooler accessories. Who the fuck's like going out on a boat? You're like, you know what? I want to bring a fucking hoagie. Like,
okay.
Clearly, you're not living your life.
I
properly,
don't.
sir.
Am I living wrong?
Yes, you are. Clearly.
I just want to speculate on the third piece. So there's a bottom piece, there's a top piece.
Yeah, what's
and
the
then
third piece?
come with a Subway sandwich?
I believe you get 3 of these.
Oh. I thought it came with the sub sandwich already.
Oh, that would have been
They sell
so
you the
convenient.
sandwich just to show you how good it is. Like,
and how not soggy it is. Like,
But-
that lettuce held up.
yeah, he's just, this is delicious. Until it's sat in the Amazon truck for 3 days and they forgot to deliver it, so they pushed it back a week, and then you get it and you open it up, and it's like oh yeah, and it just smells like straight death. I was wondering though.
It's not soggy. It's sloppy now.
Yeah, it's the third piece, like the part that you put your dick into. Like this looks like a flashlight to me. It's
Sponsored by Jimmy's Jam It In.
Yeah, Jimmy's Jam It In. This isn't the kind of sandwich I get from Five Guys. That's all I'm saying.
Tell me more about these 5 guys.
Yeah.
So in chat we've got Graham Batsky really hopes you put a PT Cruiser on. Apparently.
Yeah. If you want to change your bid because it's a 3-piece set, it's just I know it's hard to read on here, so I want to make sure. So any bids that get redone, that's fine.
If you redo your bid, please put a 3-piece at the back end.
Says I'm muted. Am I really muted?
I don't think so.
I could hear you.
We hear you.
Counts.
Okay.
Does that count that I could hear him? I don't know.
I don't know if it.
I'm trying not to be muted.
I don't know.
Hello?
I don't want to
Can
be
you
muted.
hear him now? Ern?
No, you're not. We hear you.
No, I can.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Well, I could before, but I still can.
Yeah.
But it's
Ern did
you're
say
going to
he
bid
allowed
without going
cookies.
over, so low bids aren't necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
The panel, you guys are more than welcome to bid on these as well.
Well, it was on Shark Tank, but obviously
And it's
none
not
of them bought
$350.
it.
I put that on there.
Yeah.
It's fake, totally fake.
Yeah, if you made this, it's really good.
Thanks.
Also questionable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Two piece,
I know
I
Wayne
say
took his
they-
shine, but thanks for saying so.
just for the fact that they think that people need to be able to store 3 sub sandwiches at once instead of just one. So they're like,
What
we
is this
gotta sell
for?
all fucking 3. I'm gonna say $279.
Excellent. Excellent.
You know what? That's boat logic right there.
That is boat logic.
I mean, think about how good your life is that you're gonna go and complain about like something, and then you're gonna take 3 of these fucking foot-long sandwiches in a fucking koozie for it out on a boat, and then complain about the
Take your
government.
friends out on a fucking pontoon and go, hey, you guys, don't worry. I got protected sub sandwiches
Yeah.
for you.
I catered for us with these.
Whip them out.
Yeah, like
You
oh
ordered
cool.
the Italian. Boom.
Some other
Done.
guy just pulls out a tinfoil wrap sandwich. Like, get the fuck off my
This
boat.
fucking loser. Yeah, how's your soggy sandwich, nerd?
Oh, he's using a
Vandal
simple-
bid. Goddamn.
Oh, sorry.
Bid,
Hold
bid.
on. I'm gonna phone a friend. I'm calling Keegan. For the, I'm gonna guess
Oh.
$12.99.
All right.
Yeah, I can't see it being more than that because it was on Shark Tank, but as seen on Shark Tank, but obviously none of them bought it. So
Yeah, and the change will make a difference because everything on here it definitely have
yeah,
sense.
I miss when Amazon
Doesn't
was
make
like
sense,
straight
but
dollars.
It has sense.
So yeah,
All right, Mr. Maximus.
$14.27. $14.27.
We got everybody's in chat.
Yeah, I'm about to go through it right now. Let's see. Steve-O said $7.97. John said $7.50. Ern says $9.99. Yeah. Oh wow. Mike T said $11.99. Graham Basky said if you build it, they will come. $8.27. Yeah, and then John said since it's 3, he's gonna do 20. Bob. And let's see, Steve-O says, can you really put a price on fresh sandwiches? You know what? Maybe we're looking at this wrong.
No. You know what? We shouldn't be making fun of this.
Yeah, because at least everyone carries 3 sandwiches at a time, says Mike T. And Jimmy James says, if Jimmy can jam 3 sandwiches in there, it's worth a fortune. $18.25. So the
You
closest
don't take
is
this one.
John with $20.
No,
Yep.
Steve-O changed it to $21.97.
Oh, wait.
Oh, I didn't even see
That's
that. up there.
right.
Yeah.
3-pack does change it. Yeah, never mind. Steve-O, excuse me, you get to find out what sandwiches are fresh. Or wait, what'd you say again? Who could put a price on fresh sandwiches? You just did, brother, because you might win this tonight. Oh, no.
It's just
Oh.
Shark. These are just Shark Tank products. I didn't choose for any other reason than they were Shark Tank products.
I feel.
So you've heard of Elf on a Shelf?
But, Vandal, I will let you read as much of this.
If
as
you've
you
heard of Elf on a Shelf, how about a Jew on a pew? A Minch on a bench, as seen on Shark Tank Hanukkah decor with hardcover book and removable bench. And, like, I feel like, okay, I get it. Christianity is very commercialized. You know what I mean? Like, you buy crosses and Christmas shit and all that. And someone was like, what do we do with these other cultures? Like, what do we, you know what? Let's do the Jew on a pew or the Minch on a bench. Like, and I could see why no one bought this on Shark Tank. And, like, I'm not trying to sound like a conspiracy theory guy on Instagram, but, like, these are the people that have your money that you're trying to get. Like, and you're going to make fun of them and put a Minch on a bench? Like, I don't know. I'm rambling now. But, yeah, so there we go.
Oh, carry
Ern
on with
says
the rambling. This is
secretly
great.
it's a fleshlight.
Anything's a fleshlight if you're brave enough.
Mike T says 1999. I couldn't think of what you would gentrify this for.
True story. I'm not going to bid on this one because I have purchased one of those for my brother.
Shut up.
And I thought Snorkel wasn't here tonight.
Oh.
Bought this for my brother in California, who did convert many years ago. So I forfeit.
Oh,
Or 99.
wow. Look at that
There you go.
integrity. You didn't even have to Google it first.
I cheated, but I didn't. Never mind. Disregard.
Just twisting that knife ever so gently. Anyway, Geekus, what are you thinking on this?
He's muted.
I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what this is.
It's a flashlight.
Who's? Oh, okay. 42.89.
I can't wait for the person I get to send this to, because what the fuck are they gonna do with it?
I could see Kentucky rocking this somewhere.
Did you make a guess on this yet?
In the
Randall?
fanny pack. Just put it in there.
I'm gonna make a guess, and it's $12 because that's how many days of Hanukkah there are.
I hate it here.
That's some good Fallout logic for sure.
Yeah. In chat,
Go ahead.
you've got Mike T in 1999. John says, "Is this something from South Park that Cartman would make? $15, Bob." It's a bitch on a bitch, man. Kentucky Shine says $29.99 for the Jew on a pew, Bob. Ern says that was for the sandwich carrier for the fleshlight comment. Anything's a fleshlight if you try. Steve-O says
if you're brave enough.
Yeah. Steve-O says 27. Ern says $14.99. Graham Besky says I prefer a whore in a drawer. $13.82. You know what? Maybe these are the ideas we need. Let's go on Shark Tank, guys. Anthony can do the media.
Wombatsky's had 2 really good comments this evening. I'm going to award 5 points to Wombatsky.
Let's get him on board.
You get
5 points
for,
to Wombatsky.
and anybody on the panel can do that, but that's what I'm doing.
Oh, I didn't know I had power here.
No, you just push the button.
I know. I'm the monkey.
You just, yeah.
We got your bid, Steve-O. We got your bid. So, on the last one.
Yeah, Steve-O, you got the last one.
I just saw the comment roll by, so just wanted to make sure everybody knew. So, who wins this one? Steve-O, because that's the closest one I see.
Is it 29-20?
29-22.
29-22. So, yeah, actually, it's going to be Steve-O without going over.
Correct. Wow. All right, Steve-O.
He
All right,
came
we
to
see you.
fucking win, dude.
He came to win. Wait, there's prizes? I'm in.
Yeah.
Let's go.
He's never going to come back now.
Oh, I hate it here.
It's like a vape show giveaway.
I wonder if this was the image that started this whole thing, because I know how he feels about these flushable wipes. And I was like, can I get him? Can I get him to rage a little bit?
Wow.
And thinking that I'm giving these away to somebody, so they're going to use them.
And that scars me. And that scars me in their drain lines.
It's job security.
Yeah.
So, my recommendation is, if you use these, have a place to throw them out. Not
the garbage.
Yeah.
They don't flush.
I've recently started buying baby wipes, like wipe my face and shit, and it says in there like huge fucking words and letters like do not flush and stuff. So I'm like, okay, cool, I throw it away. But you know, if you advertise something for dudes, it's just wet wipes for dudes, but you have to put dude on it so guys will use it. And then they're not gonna fucking pay attention. They're flushing that shit. It's the guys probably flushing more of it than it is the girls. Because, like, you know,
I think they used to say, I think the D's, they turned them backwards because it used to say coochie wipes, and then they weren't selling that way, so they flipped it around.
Just
one letter swap. Can't be that bad.
It's funny though, because I got a coworker that has these at work in one of the bathrooms.
Stop.
What's her name?
They're my manly wipes. It's fine.
Porch.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh.
So is it dude wipes flushable butt wipes?
Okay, and if you notice, it's a pack of 6. So just make sure,
Yeah.
and there's 6 on the screen here. So make sure you're going for the pack of 6.
So whichever one of you stinky fuckers in chat that don't like the shower, this should be for you. No.
I feel
Big
personally
Rick?
attacked. How dare you?
Where is Big Rick?
But if you want to read the little thing, I don't know if you can or not, but I thought it was that part of it was a little bit.
Yeah, dude wipes flushable butt wipes. 6-pack, 288 wipes. Mint chill extra large adult wet wipes with eucalyptus and tea tree oil, septic and sewer rug safe.
Oh, hey, that's good then.
Don't put the title like that.
I'm kind of interested to know what the mint chill feels like.
That's what I was
No,
like.
you're not. It's just vape it if you want
I'm interested
to.
to see.
So is this like a disposable?
What if I
for your,
want to?
It's technically disposable for your butthole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about the environment.
And I don't know if I like.
Zero Nick wipes.
For me, it takes a lot to want to use a wet wipe to wipe my butt. Like, I have to feel like I didn't wipe. Like, something's got to be bad, but it's not very often. I'm just, one of those dry wipe kind of guys. Like, toilet paper is all I need. But like, I can't imagine wanting a cooling sensation on my butthole. You know what I mean? After, like, I'd say some Taco Bell. It's really going to make me feel refreshed, brother. Eucalyptus tea tree
did
oil.
Kentucky Shine lose over 70 cents?
70 cents, yeah.
Yeah, he sure did.
Bitch.
He sure did.
But yeah, so I don't know why they got to flavor your butt wipes, but
So I'm gonna guess that Sewer Rug's bid is going to be 0 on this. So
You want my bid? You want my bid? You want my bid?
If you want to be a real dude, go ahead and take these things and shove them up your cactus end.
There's no need to use them. My bid is I hate it here. That's fine.
Yep.
My hair's gone full Vandal. I'm just.
nobody else can really see, but I can see.
It's horrible.
so now
All right,
they can.
Vandal. Come on.
I love this for you. And chat, we've got
Nobody ever.
Ern says, I already have preparation apes wipes, thanks. Graham Batsky, but are they soothing wipes for the morning after curry moments? That's Taco Bell for Australia, by the way, guys. 27.22. Mike T says, 21.50, Bob. And for the ride home for Taco Bell, says Stevo. Ern says, Sewer Rug endorsed flushable wipes.
Burn.
No.
Mike T, let's see, John Vigliotti with a 32.75. Jimmy James says Minty Fresh, Minty Fresh, 34.87. Kentucky Shine says 17.76. Bob, that's the price of freedom.
America.
That's not all Kentucky Shine said, so that was what I was laughing at.
Yeah, and he said this would be like slapping some. Yeah, it would be like slapping some Vicks Vapor Rub on your butthole.
I don't know how to feel about that just now.
And I think I got everyone. Ern said 24.93.
Yeah, I asked you for your bid, and you read out chat.
I don't know what's going on right now. Yeah.
Hey, Vanna, what's your bid? Okay, the chat. I know I'm supposed to do. This is my job.
He was just
read out the chat.
I'm on autopilot.
Just getting some inspiration. Just needed that inspiration. What you got, Vandal?
A 6-pack. They're desperately trying to get you to buy this. They're giving you a bunch of it just to get rid of it. It looks like at this point. I'm gonna say 14.58.
All right, Geekus.
Tree fitty for the dude bro wipes. Tree fitty.
Okay, let me pull this up for large screen because I changed it. It is 17.98.
17.98.
Did someone get that?
I don't even want to.
Kentucky Shine was 17.76. He did. He threw it he changed it just a little bit so we wouldn't know. He's like, dude, I need some more. He's like, I don't have to buy them now.
If you look at chat and that's the winner, I am more than willing to go on board with that. So.
Yep, that was Kentucky for that one, I believe. Let me double check.
Yeah. Perfect.
Oh.
All right, Vandal, you can read.
That's a penis pump? No. It's a bug bite thing. Suction tool, poison remover, bug bites, and bee wasp stings. Natural insect bite relief, chemical free. It's white and single and ready to mingle.
God, same.
Yeah.
Bug bite thing. That's what my wife calls it. Okay.
Aw, little buddy.
No big deal. No big deal.
Fine. It's fine.
It's a small problem.
Apparently, yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's all right.
Go on.
You could stick this in your butt and then, Delane's used this before. Apparently, they work. I've never gotten bit enough by a bug bite that I've had to use one of these. Most of the time, I just pick at it until I look like a crackhead, you know what I mean, and go ask for Newports outside of the gas station. So.
Oh, it's a regular Wednesday, huh?
Yeah. See, like she just said in chat, I own one of these bug bite extractor, and it really does help. We're just endorsing everything here tonight. We are not sponsored, by the way.
We should be. Let's get these guys.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did Shaq put it there? I'm sorry.
Hi-oh.
Steve-O is the first bid with an 8.47. And yeah, Kentucky Shine won his wet wipes, dude.
On the value of not having to deal with the bug bite, you guys, because you never know. Mosquitoes, spiders, whatever.
Well, Surug, what do you think then?
Oh, good, because I'm going to say that's $100 bug bite thing.
$100 bug bite thing.
Coming in hot. All right.
He didn't get the bid on like the last 3 things.
All right,
Geekus. I've been a little off since the fucking dude wipe showed up, but I'm here. We're back. Geekus, what are you thinking? Itsy bitsy bug bite went up.
There's no blow parts tonight. We don't have to drag this out.
Oh, good. That's great news. Well, that's great news. In that case, I'm going to say 32.86.
Okay.
Geekus,
And Vandal,
All
I'll
right.
take your bid, or you can read chat, whichever you want to do.
I'm gonna say 15.27 because it's gonna be on sale for 20% off and the lowest price in the last 3 days. Also, chat says 8.47 from Steve-O. John says 15. Bob. Mike T says 4.99. Kentucky Shine says 8.99. Dylan said 11.99. Graham Besky said, is that like Chinese kissing machine then? 6.42. That's the extractor machines. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about.
Trap. Okay.
Oh, we know what we're talking about.
Kentucky Shine's out here sniping people, and then Steve-O keeps saying that Surug owns some dude wipes.
Can you? I'm not reading the chat anymore. Geekus, to your neck. Can you bring it down to your neck? Just
What do you need? Yeah, right there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If you really need photos like that, Surug, just hit me up.
This is for something.
Sorry, I'll model for you. Don't worry.
This is for a different thing.
I mean, if you really want pictures of Geekus, or you just have to ask. That's all.
Why do you think I always? I got you guys. Don't worry.
I even took the time to make this artistic.
No, you.
Pastelli. Yeah.
My favorite.
$9.90.
Yeah.
$9.90.
Wow.
I think Kentucky won that one.
Kentucky?
Yeah, with the $8.99, he didn't let Steve-O win it. He sniped him on purpose.
Since I told him it was Shark Tank, everybody's got their Amazon open to Shark Tank.
If you're cheating, you're doing it right.
All right, and last, but certainly not least.
Come on now.
So, I didn't think this was a terrible idea, but I think it's gross that you're going to put a cloth thing over your drink.
I think that Bill Cosby is selling these on infomercials right now, I think.
It's a secret stashy droppy poppy. I get it. Yeah, no. Is it cloth?
Yeah, it's like a cloth scrunchie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nightcap drink cover scrunchie, reusable.
One size fits every glass.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Well, here's so a girl's gonna keep it in their purse, and we've all seen the side of a chick's purse. Like, they're fucking gross. A lot of times there's like dog hair and chunks of Nature Valley bars and shit like that, and makeup and all that. And then you're gonna be like my idea is
bars.
if you use this just to keep your drink covered, that's cool. Like, you go out on like a patio and there's flies or something or outside bugs. I like that part of this idea. But this isn't going to stop somebody from lifting it up like they're going to do to your panties and spike your drink.
Delane got a bit in quick on this one. So.
Out to party, and you're the person that brings this to put over your drink. If people notice you being that protective, they know you're a responsible, safe person, and they want to party with you. That's all I got to say.
If I saw someone pull this out and did it like that seriously at a party, I would be like, okay, you're going to start some drama later. Because I'm not against you being safe, but. I mean, I guess if you go to a bar or something, maybe. But, if you go to, a small gathering, like a little house backyard thing, and you pull this out, I'm like, oh, okay, you call the cops on kids, playing in the front yard.
The worst thing is I would never think about putting something in someone's drink until they put this on, and I'd be like, challenge accepted.
All right, fine. Yeah. Because there's a goalie in the net doesn't mean you can't score, right?
You gotta get it.
So I was watching hockey earlier today. Don't mind me. Canada.
It's a great comment. It's just, anyway.
It's fine.
I do like, though, that they had, they added that's a part of it at the bottom. Is that, its bikini that holds it down? On the scrunchie part?
I don't know.
We're all seeing everything together. So
yeah,
sure.
I know. In chat,
it's the glass thong.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something like that. Yeah.
It's funny you say that because I just keep thinking like Copacabana and like the cups like dancing in a commercial.
I'm sure that's what you're thinking right now on that edible.
Tell us more. You know what? Let's finish this up. Then you can tell us more about your magic
Everybody
trips.
wants some.
Delane says $24.99. Steve-O says $10.99. John says $24.95. I gotta close the screen. Delane says not in the purse. It's a literal scrunchie. So you wear it around your wrist and then like.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. You go to reach down to wipe
hair in my drink.
You reach down to wipe your fucking Arby's beef and cheddar and you get pee on it, and then fucking you put it over your drink and then it just smells like nickels and the guy's like, oh, never mind, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna hit on her. Let's see. Kentucky Shine says, does it come with a hair tie? $12.87. Delane says, so it can hold up my greasy, unwashed hair and slip it out real quick to cover my cup. Yeah. RB Mark 2 says, howdy, y'all. Ern says it's a hair tie. So, like, yeah. Ern apparently has been to jail for something that has to do with this product because he knew instantly.
Gooner is
or
a
he
sailboat.
has one. Ern's a good-looking guy. Let's see. We got Graham Baskey with, I want the free drugs at the pub, but I want the free drugs. $7.54. Mike T says $15.99. And Delane gave you the side eye for her knowing the price of this. I don't know
Delane,
what's worse.
If you show up, I'll give you all the answers. Look, a girl.
Steve-O said, I don't know what was worse in that scenario, the pea or the beef and cheddar.
Yes. Yes, Steve-O. Just, yes.
Has the panel even bid on this yet? Has anybody bid on
$7.99.
$1.
Oh, yeah, $1 from Geekus, $7.99 for me.
$1.01. $1.01.
101.
Nailed it. Yes.
$12.99.
89. $12.89.
Fucking
Kentucky's at
Kentucky.
$12.87.
Wow.
$12.87.
He's not even trying anymore.
Well, there's stuff to be given away.
Kentucky's
here for it.
He's like, this is the last thing. Show's almost over. Fuck it. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do?
We haven't done one of these giveaways in a while, and Kentucky Shine was notoriously the one winning all of these back in the day.
That's why Big Rick's not here tonight, actually.
And stinging fish and all kinds of shit that we've sent him over the time. I would love to see what is inside of his garage decorated by the Friday Fallout. It's just all the shit we've sent.
Singing bass or something on the wall.
Oh, we did that vibrating pickle.
Yeah.
We did the singing bass.
Yeah.
He didn't get the hot dog cooker.
No, that was Angel
Baby.
Yeah, Angel Baby. And then yeah, wow. We've given away some good amount of stuff.
Giving away stuff. I don't know about good.
Yeah.
You've given away an amount of stuff.
I feel bad now because Ern's like, dude, I just know what a scrunchie is. Like,
guys, why are you roasting? No.
So who
Shut
ended up
up.
winning that one?
Kentucky, I think. Oh, never mind.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Duh.
And that's
all right. Yeah, we're just about ready to get out of here. So if you would like to feel like Vandal does right now, check out some Rogue Shop Slap Your Mama gummies, because they will slap the mama shit out of you because they are strong as fuck.
That's the ringing endorsement.
But know that you can get these in a smaller. You can get these in like a 5-pack, which is probably more than enough for most people because these, obviously, with this many milligrams on them, they're not going to be cheap. So this jar is, I don't know, like $90, something like that. So. But anyway, I'm all done. So let's get out of here so these good people can go home.
Kentucky Shine found his pickle the other day. Geekus, you do stuff on the internet.
I search for mine every time I get in the shower.
I was going to try to put a joke with pickle searching. Anyways, twitch.tv/Geekus Maximus. I play video games on the internet. I'm just watching Vandal die here. This is great. It's my favorite. Yeah, and you guys will find me here. Chat, you've been legends. Panel, love you guys big time. That's all I got. Sewer Rug?
Well, it was really great to be here, and then all of a sudden these dude wax came on the screen, and I just about lost my cool. So thanks for having me, Sewer Rug. That's about it.
Okay, well, I guess it's my turn. I'm Anthony Ramella, and you can find me on Instagram at I'm Anthony Ramella. I also own a small media/t-shirt company called Oink Squad. You can go to oinksquad.com. I think I put out a bunch of new shirts here in the last couple of weeks. So I did a bunch of steampunk ones. I don't know if I wore this one on the show yet or not, but
Ooh.
Pig is actually pretty cool. Did a few of those. Done some some fun ones for chat and whatnot. So go over there and check it out. See what you think. If you'd like to get a shirt, or one of the things I think looks really cool is the design that Sewer Rug is wearing this evening comes as an apron. And the apron looks really good. So, if you got some backyard barbecues or looking for a gift for someone, or a Father's Day present, or a Mother's Day present,
or if you want to cut it up and make a drink cover with it.
Or if you want to cut it up and make a drink cover. I'll have to see if those are available if those are available to customize, guess what? But anyway.
Scrunchy not included.
Always a good time with chat. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We had fun. And I guess we need to find out at this point, who is the winner of the evening?
So we got a 3-way tie. What do you want to do? We got Steve-O, John B, and DeLorean. Was I close that time? Is that better?
Which one of you lives closest to Ohio?
That's who's gonna win, folks. Who lives near Ohio?
All right. So what were the 3 people?
Delane doesn't count.
John B, and Delane.
All right, so those of you that are still in chat, if your name was called out, the first one to get your address to my Instagram is gonna get the stuff sent there. That's how this is gonna go. So I'm _Anthony Ramella. Many of you guys follow me already. Just send me a message, and by the timestamp on the message, whoever gets that there first will win all of these magical prizes that we did on the Amazon Hub this evening. And Vandal got a very special order at his job this week, but I don't know if he's sane enough to tell the story. But
yeah, I
take
can
us on home, buddy.
So
I'm sure you can. I don't think you'll ever be rough enough not to be able to tell a story, but I just didn't want you to forget.
Oh, thank you, because I needed something to say, because I was like, I don't know how I'm going to close this out. Anyways, we talked about this before in one of my long story shorts where I went into a vape shop a bunch of years ago, right? And I was smoking weed out of it with the dab pen concentrates. And this is like 2013, so this is back before they had nice quartz coils and shit like that. I went into the shop, asked the guy if he had stuff. The guy grabbed that out of my hand instantly and said, "What are you vaping?" Because that was back before COVID and back when like vaping was really, really tight in it. Where it's like, oh yeah, not like it is now where you just, repost an image from Casat every 6 months. Anyways, he grabbed the fucking vape out of my hand, hit it, and I had weed in it. And then he started freaking out because, it's weed. He's at work. And so that was 2013, right? And this vape shop is like one of the first ones in Vegas, I believe, because I tried to find these coils and I couldn't find them anywhere. So anyways, I work at a company called Local Vape, right? And we do stuff called drop shipping where like people will order like hardware or whatever it is, blah, 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 and it goes to a different company. This week, that same shop and the same guy that hit my weed vape placed an order for some anarchist cotton. And so that guy somehow made its way back into my life. And I don't know what it is about vaping, man, but I guess it just brings everyone together, brother. Is that what you guys wanted from the show? No, I'm kidding. Anyways, you guys have been beautiful.
Hold on a second.
Dance monkey.
Is Big Rick not been here tonight?
No, he has not been here at all. I haven't heard from him in like a day.
I just realized.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he sends me messages. He sends me stuff all the time on Instagram. I'm sorry. I miss him. Like, where is he at? Like, I was like, I haven't heard his name much tonight. I'm like,
what is he doing?
I don't see any rigged in there. It was like,
that's why I said he didn't show up because
tonight?
he knew it was their giveaway and Kentucky was going to be here, so he didn't even want to try.
Well, I mean, if there's something going on with him, I want to know.
Yeah.
So, Wombatsky, just let us know if there's something going on with him.
Yeah.
We love you, Big Rick. If you're watching, I'm sure you'll watch the replay. So, I miss you. We like having you on here. And, I include him. We give him a lot of shit, but I include him in a lot of shit, too. Yeah. So, we enjoy having him on here.
Have you ever heard me, be nice to anyone?
Exactly.
Come on. I tell Anthony, if you made this, it's pretty good. And, Anthony, this show's been pretty good, too. So, thank you, chat, for being here. Everybody else that might watch this, the replay. Big Rick, if we see you around, you know what? I'll watch 3 of your Instagram messages. Just let us know you're okay. Anyways, we're off next week. Because...
We are?
Yeah. That was
okay.
That was what? The Green Room show, last show, and this show. That's 3.
I don't even keep track anymore, so.
Yeah.
Rock on.
So we won't be back next week, but the week after that we will. We'll put some stuff together. Like always, Anthony killed it. Surug, Geekus, you guys held it down. Snorkel, don't get hit by too many Nerf balls or whatever you guys are doing.
Oh, he's definitely getting hit by all the Nerf balls.
Yeah.
Nerf balls.
Balls.
Nerf balls.
All right, that's it. Bye.